Hello everyone, I'm Eduard Yakupov, a neurologist professor. Today I'm going to talk about exercising. All of you know the feeling of waking up in the morning and not wanting to move your arms or legs, let alone exercise, even though you know you should. Many of you can't seem to muster the energy for a morning workout. Now I'm going to show you a simple exercise routine that, in just 15 minutes, will invigorate you. This routine, which I call the 2 km set, will keep you energized throughout the day. Best of all, you can do it right beside your bed and don't need to go into a gym. This set is suitable for anyone, irrespective of your fitness level. I'll also show you some additional exercises today that could be beneficial for everyone. With better physical preparation, there will be another small segment. This is an exercise that you can do directly on your desk. Good morning, everyone. So, you've gotten up, used the restroom, done some breathing exercises, and now you'll proceed to the exercise routine I'll describe. Firstly, I must repeat, don't start immediately with intense exercises. Keep in mind you've just woken up, your body is not ready for heavy physical exertion. Begin with something light, for example. Move your arms, making circular motions. If someone finds it difficult to make these movements, just do it like this, up to 10 times in one direction and then in the other. Then we smoothly pull our arms, slow and steady. Having done this 2 or 3 times, we proceed from joint to joint with you. Then we move on to the shoulder joints. I'll say it right away if any of you find it hard to raise your arm and experience shoulder pain. We have a special video on our channel called Shoulder Pain, which has gathered more than 4 million views. There's a description on how to properly carry out an exercise for shoulder pain. Okay, I'm going to show you part of it. Do this. Place your hand on your shoulder. Try to slowly extend your hand so that ideally you would reach this ear. You see, it will be good if you breathe properly at this moment. Take a breath. And as you exhale, stretch your arm as much as possible. Repeat the same with the other hand. The second exercise on the same joint. Put your arm like this and tug slightly here in this direction. You can add this movement once or twice. Do everything slowly, no jerking. You don't need to rush. Everything is done smoothly and calmly. You have 8 minutes ahead of you. We only spent 2 minutes on this part. You can continue in the next movement either sitting or standing with your arms along your body. Then slowly and smoothly raise your arms. 1, 2, 1, 2. It might seem simple to you, but it's very crucial. You do all this with a straight back. You will feel it if you sit, not like this, but straight with a straight back. Look, please, like this. In this position, you feel the tension between the shoulder blades. Then it's most effective when your arm goes up and then down. In this situation, I repeat again, your entire paravertebral complex of muscular muscles, that is, the muscles located along the spine, are tense like a string. The spine is tense, extended in this straight line, which is what we need to achieve. And now the next part of the exercise. In another position, I want to say right away that some of these are modified, borrowed from yoga. Place your hands like this and lift yourself up. Straighten your back in such a way as if a hook that holds you by the back of your head is pulling you upright. Your back is straight, your spine is stretched like an arrow. Stand in this position for half a minute. Breathe. Short inhale and long exhale, but breathe correctly. Not through the chest, but through the abdomen. In this position, you will feel how the side abdominal muscles tense, the oblique abdominal muscles, the back is tense, the muscles between the shoulder blades are tense. Next exercise, you hold a chair in front of you and do a soft bend. I recommend using a chair to lean on to perform this exercise. Don't do it abruptly, smoothly, no need for such amplitudes. Let your movement be soft downwards, and you will feel how the posterior thigh muscles tense without a chair. If you're going to do this exercise, it's the crane pose where you create a very bad overload on your lower back, so we're going to use this chair. Further, you can add any complexes, turns, movements, these things, but we are talking about soft complexes, which are also suitable for people of mature and elderly age, when they are not able to perform. You know, these sharp throwing movements, which we talked about that you don't need to do them, and you don't need such high amplitude movements. Then we move on to the legs, and hold on to the chair with one hand, take the leg in this way, and try to bring the heel of this leg to the buttock, or just bend the leg. Ideally, if your leg is bent as much as possible. And then you feel a stretch in the thigh muscles. The front is already a group of thigh muscles. You'll extend one leg and do the same with the other. Support your body like this when you hold onto the table with your hand. Obviously, you can do it without a table, but it's challenging. You maintain this stance for 20 to 30 seconds. Both this exercise and the other one operate under the same principle. Next, if you intend to put a bit more stress on your leg muscles, slowly try to lift your leg as high up as you can, lower it, then lift the other leg, keep holding. You'll feel the tension in your thigh muscles. Do this 10 times for each leg, no need for squats. Squats are quite detrimental to your knee joints, especially at an older age. I don't recommend them.
Для коленных суставов и тазобедренных суставов, особенно в зрелом возрасте, я не рекомендую их делать.
We now move to the next set, which is done while lying down. The following exercise is from a sitting position, as shown by me. It might not seem out of the ordinary to you. And the weird part is, you're trying to make your body like this, at right angles to the floor. Your back is straight. It's hard to do it. Here I am sitting in front of you now, and my muscles, my obliques, my lower back are very strained. I'm talking to you calmly, but it's a deceptive ease because I'd be more comfortable sitting like this or like this. But that's not the exercise. The exercise is right here. Sit, look ahead. First try to sit like this for 10 seconds, then 20, then over time 30 or 40 minutes. Doing it right, you can feel how tense your muscles are. The next exercise, place your hands like this and try to lean your body forward. You'd say, I've done this exercise many times, and do it like this, stretching, but that's not exactly right.
Indeed, your back should be straight. You can hold your legs with your hands and try to lean your body forward, thus softly stretching your back muscles. But not like this, it's incorrect. Of course, you'll reach your fingertips. But our goal is to do everything physiologically right to prevent problems with your musculoskeletal system. So, do it this way or something like this. The next move, ideally, is if you can touch your fingertips in this position. And try to perform this exercise. It's static for 10 to 15 seconds. That's enough for now. The subsequent exercise that some of you are very familiar with and enjoy doing is cycling, laying on your back. You perform regular circular movements like this. Please count 25 repetitions on each leg or 50 if your physical condition permits. Do it slowly at this pace. We transition to a different body position when you're on all fours. Do these bends, up, down, cat exercise 10, 15 times. Continue. The next movement is already when you load the muscles of your back buttocks.
10-15 раз. Дальше, следующее движение, это уже
One,
когда вы
exhale,
загружаете мышцы
exhale.
ягодиц и спины.
You don't need these movements.
Раз. Выдох. Выдох. Не надо вот этих
Do
движений.
everything
Делайте
smoothly
всё
and
плавно
measuredly.
и размеренно.
In this position, you will feel how your
В
thigh
этом положении
buttocks
вы будете
muscles
чувствовать,
tense
как
up.
напрягается, ваши
This is very
мышцы
important,
ягодиц и бедра.
and of course all exercises should be performed without pain.
И, конечно, все упражнения должны выполняться
Rest.
без боли. Отдохнули.
Sit in this position if you can, then do the following. Put your hands in front of you smoothly and try to lean forward.
Руки перед собой. И плавно пытайтесь наклониться вперед.
Do not try to immediately touch the floor with your forehead. Let this be the first step. Hop. Calmly breathe in this position. With each inhale and exhale, you
А с каждым вдохом и выдохом вы будете
keep
наклоняться
leaning
чуть-чуть.
lower and lower for a more advanced
Для
focus.
более продвинутых, внимание. Вот тем, кому эти
These
упражнения покажутся
exercises
такими
may seem a bit
пенсионерскими.
old-fashioned to
Кто
those
хочет
who want to get
зарядиться, да?
energized.
И,
Yes,
собственно, я это
and
тоже
I do
делаю,
this
когда
too when I
утром
get up in the
встаю и
morning and
чувствую,
feel
что
like I
я не
haven't had
выспался,
enough sleep.
где-то нахожусь в какой-то
I find
командировке.
myself in some
И вот
office, perform a
эти
series of
упражнения, а потом
exercises,
делаю следующее.
and then do the following.
Смотрите, пожалуйста.
Please
Я встал
look,
таким
I got up
образом
in this way and I'm
и
doing it.
делаю классическую собаку мордой вниз. Многие из
A
вас,
classic
кто занимается
downward-facing
йогой, знают
dog.
это упражнение.
Many of you
А
who do
потом
yoga know this
делаю вот это
exercise.
упражнение,
Then I
очень
do this
мягко
exercise,
продвигаюсь
very
вперед,
gently, move forward and
и
bend,
прогибаюсь.
stand for a few seconds,
Постоял,
and back again.
несколько секунд.
1, 2,
И
1,
обратно.
2, 10 to 12 repetitions are
И
enough, and you will
Раз.
feel a contraction in the muscles.
Два. Раз. Два. Достаточно 10-12 повторов, и вы почувствуете, как появляется жжение в мышцах.
The notorious plank is an exercise that many of you love very much.
Оно может
It can be
использоваться
used
вами,
by
но
you,
помните,
but please
пожалуйста, что
remember
когда вы встаете
that
в
when you
планку,
stand in a
не надо
plank,
стоять
you do not
и
need to stand in it
2-3
for
минуты,
2 to 3 minutes.
30 секунд
Stand
постояли,
for 30 seconds,
отдохнули.
rest. Rest for 15 to
20
20
секунд
seconds,
отдохнули,
again
снова
30
30 секунд.
seconds. Well,
Ну и
do
сделайте
this
так,
3 times. This
раза
is quite
3-4.
enough for those who have
Это
a good
вполне
physical shape.
достаточно для тех, кто
At the end, I
обладает
recommend everyone to lie
неплохой
down
физической формой.
and
И в конце я всем рекомендую лечь и пару
Just
минут
relax and lie down with
полежать
your
закрытыми
eyes
глазами.
closed for a couple of minutes.
Попытаться
Try to
расслабиться
relax
и
and
правильно
breathe properly.
подышать.
Short
Короткий
inhale,
вдох,
long
длинный
exhale.
выдох.
Maybe it will
Может,
even
кому-то
lead
из вас
some of
это
you to
приведет к
meditation.
медитации.
The
Упражнение
exercise
закончено.
is finished.
Я вам
I
желаю
wish you all good health. So, you've seen a small variety of exercises, of course. They can be increased in quantity, types, and in the number of sets. But the most important thing is that you exercise every day. Your brain will start getting used to a little bit of physical activity. It might seem like only 10 or 15 minutes, but it can not only make your day, but it won't make your system healthy. So to improve these exercises, remember several rules. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't strain your body from the first day, your muscles, to the point that the next day you'll feel bad and uncomfortable. Please start the exercise gradually. Drink a glass of warm water on an empty stomach, take a few deep breaths, and do some breathing exercises. It will only do you good. Don't jump straight into your workout as soon as you get out of bed. No sharp movements, no vigorous stretches. It will only make things worse. Of course, there may be a day when you don't feel like doing anything. Please don't be too hard on yourself. Our brains are notoriously lazy and they try to save energy whenever they can. For this, laziness will do. It's a classic reason for skipping workouts and starting to berate yourself. Don't worry. Please don't be too hard on yourself for this. It's a typical situation, but try to overcome this laziness because in the end, these exercises, I really hope, will make you healthier and more refreshed. Best wishes.